All right, what's up, guys? It's Jay here. And for today's review, we'll be reviewing this Pokemon Center Red and Green Nendoroid figures, and this is a bootleg. This is not the authentic one. Um, I was just curious to see what the bootleg, if the bootleg would be worth it in quality. As you see, the box is kind of beat up because it was on a boat for like a week and a half from China. But yeah, I wanted to see what type of quality it was and if it was worth the money. I only paid. Let me see. This set me back like 13. I think it was like $13. It was on eBay. But let's see what $13 gets you. So, anyways, we have the front of the box here. You have red. You have green. You have Mew. It says Pokemon Center. I believe it should say Good Smile up here if it was authentic. It's not. Again, this is a bootleg. It says, warning, choking hazard for ages 8 and up. Cute to look at, fun to play, and collect Nendoroids. Red and green. 612. Pocket Monsters. Bunch of Japanese stuff. Top of the box. 612. Red and green. Pokemon Center. Illustration of red and green. There's red. Red and green. Red and green. Some more. Red and green. Red and green. Just a ton of red and green. Back of the box. 612. Red and green. There's red. There's green. A bunch of Chinese. Pokemon Center. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to go ahead, open this up, and then we'll come back with the open product. We have the bootleg red out of the package, out of the box. And again, this actually isn't too terrible for a knockoff quality wise, but there is a little bit of quality control here. Some obvious bleed over in the paint, but to be fair, that is present on the actual one. For his articulation, I mean, he has a standard articulation as most androids have. This guy's super stiff, which is pretty good. Like, he's not flappy or anything. Like, mine is super stiff. Like, the quality actually isn't bad for what it is. Like, he doesn't feel cheap. Even though you know this is a knockoff, he does not feel cheap. Standard 360. Although there is a little bit of some markings right here and here, but you could always swap out the face. Black hair. Everything else actually seems dead on for what it is. The only thing I think that gives it away is that the paint down here on the shoes and the bottom of his jeans or pants does look cheap. But other than that, I mean, it does look pretty good for, a bootleg version of the Android. Just actually isn't bad. I guess we'll go through the accessories next. And the first thing that we're going to start off with is comes with this alternative yelling face. And this is how you know that this Android is a bootleg, because the bootlegs are connected here. Like, this is how you do it on a bootleg. Like, the engineering is just a bit different. So you take that off. And you take that piece off. And normally it would be you take off the face and you just swap it. On these, you literally, like, you're supposed to. Oh man. You're supposed to. See, this is where the difference comes to be. To that. And this joint already broke. That's how you know it's cheap. And anyways, that's why you have an extra. It's fine. This peg goes into here. Put the headpiece back on. like that. Let's see, goes back on like that, and then you put the cap on. Bam, he's yelling. But I'm gonna put the other head back on because I just prefer it. And that's the extra face that he comes with. And next, we'll go ahead and do the arm accessories for this version of Red. Okay, just like the champion version, he does come with the bag. This little strap. It goes over here on the back, like that, and then it clips into there's a peg on his back. It clips in like that, and then boom, he has his backpack on. And then he has an alternate pointing hand, and just like the actual Android figure, you pull this out, pull this aside. It's the pointing hand. The pointing arm. Slide that in. Now he's pointing, which looks pretty cool. And then let's see, you have this hand with the peg, and he comes with a standard regular Pokeball. And the paint is kind of sloppy on this, but so was the painting on the official one that I have. And of course, he has a little peg right there. And you peg it into his hand, and bam, he's holding a Pokeball. And again, to switch that, pull that arm off, put it off the side, go ahead, whoop, and plug it in. Now he's holding the Pokeball. And then he comes with the extra hand over here. Another extra alternate arm, and it's to make it look like he's grabbing onto the backpack. Like he's holding on to the strap. Like, let's go ahead and take that off. Slide this on. Yeah. And now he looks like he's walking with it. Like, this is really nice. This is really neat. Like, I'm having trouble believing this is a bootleg. I feel like these Chinese knockoffs are just factory rejects, to tell you the truth. But yeah, that's basically Red. And now we'll move on to Green. Okay, and here we have the rival of Red, Green. And right off the bat, guys, again, superb paint quality, looks beautiful, has all the regular articulation that you come to find in most Android figures. And you know what? Unfortunately, this one does see the quality control as far as the joint in the neck, because it's a bootleg. He flaps. Like, he can't hold his top heavy head up. So he's like, yeah. Like, he's head bobbing, like he's really, really tired. Kind of like me, since I work graveyard. But aside that, all the same articulation that you come to find in these great Nendoroid figures, or articulation. For articulation, it's what you come to find. These are known for that. But again, if you want to change his expression on his face, this smirking, confident face that this guy always has, you go ahead, take that part off, and again, the head comes off on this one, face comes off. This is the alternate face. I think I might keep this on if this neck joint's better than the other. I'll just keep it. Put it like that. Get the hair. And again, like, the paint app is actually good. It's just the neck seems faulty on that first joint over there. Like, look at that paint. Like, it's gorgeous all around. Like, this stands up very good to the original. Like, I'm telling you. There we go. This is a lot better. I'm going to end up keeping this neck on because it's not... Like, it flat back, but it won't flat back like this neck. Like, this thing is just flapping back and forth, but that's just your warning because it's a bootleg, right? So what do you expect for quality? I guess we'll go over, the extra hands and all the other stuff that he comes with, and we'll come back. Okay, right off the bat, he comes like with this little necklace. So to put it on, I guess you remove the head, you put this on right there, and you insert this. You gotta be careful with this. And boom, he has like the little necklace. I think it's a little necklace or Versus Seeker, and I'm guessing this is probably detailed on the official one because here the paint's just silver with the little black loop all around. But he also comes with just like red. He has this alternate arm that has his hand with the peg, and just like red, he comes with this regular Pokeball, just a regular Pokeball. Sloppy paint on this, but again, on the actual real one that I have, the Pokeballs weren't painted too well. There's that little hole on that peg. Again, you insert it there, and he's holding the Pokeball. And again, to equip this, the hand, or the arm in this case, I mean, slides out like that. Arm goes in like that. Now he's holding the Pokeball. So, and then let's see, what else do we have? Let's go ahead and remove this arm. I don't want to break the joint. Oh my god, this arm is on tight. Alright. Too tight. There we go. Pegs out like that. This pegs out like that. And the extra arms that he has is to do the cross arms. So for this, you slide in like that. And then the other side comes like that too. Slides in like that, and boom, his cross arms. He's over here calling Red Smelly Face, or Gary, as they would call him in the Pokemon anime in America. But yeah, that's basically it for the accessories. So we'll go ahead and put green to the side over here, and then you comes with this beautiful Mew. Like, we get Mew, and Mew looks gorgeous here. Take out the stand, because I think the stand does hold up Mew, if I'm not mistaken. Because normally these hold no, I guess not. Yeah, normally these stands are for the Androids, and this does not have a stand for the Mew. And I'm looking over here, and there's not one that I see. And I think the official release actually has a stand for Mew. Let me look at the box real quick. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I guess there's no stand for Mew. That's kind of sucks. Or is there? Let's see. Hang on, this one, nope. No, there's a stand for Mew. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay, so yes, the bootleg does come with the little stand. There's a little ball point. You insert it here. Hang on. I don't want to break this. This ball point goes in here. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay. Didn't break. Okay, didn't go in. In difficulty, sorry guys. Um yeah, this is not going in. But this is a bootleg, so you know, like, I guess these are little quality problems that we're having here are because of that. You know, like, this is proof to me that these Chinese knockoffs, supposedly, to me, are nothing more. Oh, there goes the camera. Sorry. Are nothing more than, I think these are just factory. There we go. There we go. Finally, it's built. Here's the stand for Mew number 151. Mew itself, the paint is good. Just a couple little blotches here and there of black ink, but it's not bad. Um, his feet do go up. He does this. Has the little cute paint at the bottom there. It's adorable. Mew is always adorable. Its head does move like that. Tail does not move. The tail honestly feels like it could snap off like nothing, so I'm not even gonna mess with that. And of course, here's the little stand. Here's a hole in its back. You insert it like that. And Mew is standing. He has his stand. He has his little vertical base here. So you can make it that he's floating around and stuff. Yeah, and that's Mew. So let's go ahead, give my final thoughts, and wrap this review up. Alright, so that wraps up the video as far as the accessories and all that stuff. You know what? Really impressed for the amount of quality in this bootleg. Um, like, it's a beautiful quality for the bootleg, but honestly, I got it just so I could put it out there, just so you could see what you could expect. A couple of the flaws is like weak neck joints and things of that matter. One of the issues with these figures is some of the paint application, but to be fair, sometimes the paint applications on the official releases aren't always good. So, you know, take that into mind. But honestly, you know, like, I don't know if you can still get this at the regular price, which I believe was $40-50. Go and get it for $40-50. Um, I would only recommend picking up the bootlegs. You know, like, if you don't want to pay these ridiculous prices, because these jump in price. You'll find them on eBay. You know, the actual official releases. You know, from like upwards of $100 and up, which really isn't worth it. So, you know, like, if you don't want to pay that much money and you can't find an actual official release, go ahead and pick these up. And, you know, and they're like $10 to $20, floating all over the place on eBay, and they're not bad. This is actually not bad for a knockoff figure of the Android. So, yeah, I recommend picking this up. If you can't pick up the official release, you know, if you can't pick up the official release, you can't find it for an appropriate price, go ahead and pick up the bootleg figure. But other than that, like I just want to make a disclaimer that I do not support piracy or bootlegging of any choice. But with items like these, sometimes people scalp them, so the official ones are hard to grab. But if you really, really want it in your collection and you just can't grab the official ones, these aren't bad. So yeah, I recommend picking it up. I don't regret getting this. This is pretty cool, and I don't know. I might order some more androids just to do some comparisons between a bootleg versus the actual official release. I don't know. Keep your, you know, keep your eyes on the lookout for more Android review videos and stuff for that matter. But anyways, this is Jay. Don't forget to smile and hit that like button and subscribe.